Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Speedbreaker, and today I think it's time to wrap up all the information that we've got from the E3 multiplayer livestream. Now, before I'm gonna give you my opinion, my personal thoughts on Battlefield 4 multiplayer, I wanna give you the last bits of information that we've got from day 3 of the live streaming events that took place at E3, and yeah, let's dive right into it. So, talking real quick about the new field upgrade system for a second. As most of you probably already know, we have now predefined paths where players actually unlock squad perks by completing squad objectives, such as reviving each other, resupplying, or capturing flags together. Now, currently there are only two paths, offensive and defensive, and those two paths are predefined, so you can't actually choose which perk you want to unlock first for yourself, but you actually have to choose one of the predefined paths. Now, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more paths once the game launches, but at the moment there's only two of them. Also, let me just clear out real quick what the last squad perk is that we've seen on the EA livestream so far, and that one seems to be suppression resistance. I'm pretty sure I picked that up on the stream. Moving on to vehicles and vehicle customization. So apparently we are able to customize our vehicles even further than we were able in Battlefield 3. We're gonna get primary, secondary weapons, countermeasure, upgrades, and paints. So apparently we are able to actually have different paint jobs on our chopper, tanks, and jets, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And also we're able to choose between countermeasures, which are for example IR flares, EMC, and probably fire extinguisher, and upgrades such as stealth. I don't know what's there anyways. Just like any other upgrades. I'm not quite sure what's in there because I just saw this on a picture and not actually on a video, so I just can't assume what's going to be there. And I think that's actually pretty cool that we now have the opportunity to use both stealth and IR flares, because as of Battlefield 3 we can only choose between either one of those. And now we're given the opportunity to use both of them, which in my opinion is pretty damn awesome. Now also we've been given the information that we're gonna have anti-infantry rocket pods, which are better against infantry apparently, and we're gonna have anti-vehicle rocket pods. Now I think that's pretty cool. I mean, if you think you're on a map where the vehicle resistance is pretty small, you can slap on those anti-infantry rocket pods and just kill everybody, and that's pretty awesome I think. Also, we heard on multiple occasions that vehicles now have limited ammo, and I don't know if you can actually resupply them somewhere. I don't think so. You actually have to just get out of the chopper, and I think that's a pretty neat concept there. It kind of prevents chopper whoring, because sometimes players are just camping the chopper and just staying really up high and just kill everybody, and I don't like that. And also, it kind of makes it more tactical. You kind of have to stop spamming your rockets, or this is also true for tanks. So you kind of no longer spam your main gun, but rather think really tactically and use it really smart. Right, moving on to the spectator mode, and apparently we're gonna get kill feed in the game and also in spectator mode. It's just not implemented at this stage of the pre-alpha. And also we've been given the information that as of right now we're gonna have 4 people able to spectate the game. So it's not like everybody can spectate, there's only 4 people at the moment. This number is possible to actually increase until the full release of the game. However, as of right now we're gonna have 4 people that are able to spectate the game. Also, we're gonna get some spectator filters where we can filter to see, say, only our squad or only tanks or choppers or things like that, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I think spectator mode really looks pretty nice, and I really hope that there's gonna be some sort of possibility to record. However, we still haven't had any sort of confirmation on that part. But Daniel Matros said that the spectator mode as it is right now is just the tip of the iceberg, so we're probably gonna see even more expanding upon we see on the pre-alpha right now. Also, we've learned that the commander mode is now handled as a class themselves, that you can actually level up, and I suppose in the beginning nobody's going to be able to play as a commander. You have to reach some sort of battle rank before you're actually able to play as a commander, and you're probably also forced to do a mandatory tutorial where you're probably playing with AI, and then after completing said tutorial you're able to play as a commander. Great, so I think I've talked about pretty much any new feature and mechanic that DICE has implemented into Battlefield 4. If you think you've missed anything, or if you want to see how something is working, then check out the description, as I've linked every little feature that I've found out and talked about in all over my videos. in the description, and you can actually click on the link, and in that video you can actually click on the time where I talk about said feature, and you can then see how it works or see what I'm talking about it. Alright, so now I'd like to give you a little bit of an overview of what I think of Battlefield 4, what I'm most excited for, and what I think that gameplay is gonna change to in Battlefield 4. Now I'm pretty excited to see that the recon is buffed immensely. They got C4 now, they got pocket balls, I suppose they still got the spawn bacon, and they also got carbines. We got carbines all over any class, which is awesome. We also got DMR rifles all over all class, which are designated marksman rifles, such as the SKS or G3A3, things like that. Slow firing, single firing guns actually. It's not just sniper rifles for those of you who thought that and watched DayZ. So overall, I'm pretty sure that the recon class is gonna be way more viable than it is in Battlefield 3, and yeah, I'm really happy to see this probably weakest class buffed a lot. Now the support class didn't really get a buff at all. It actually got taken away the C4 of it. It now has this grenade launcher, but I'm really hoping to see some more gadgets brought to the support class. But in the end of the day, I think that most of the players are still gonna stick with the assault class, since they're gonna have assault rifles, they're gonna have defibrillators. By the way, defibs weren't in the demo because they found out the bug with them, and they just didn't want to include something that was flawed. So they're not in the demo, but they're gonna be in the full release of the game. So yeah, as I said, players are probably gonna stick with the assault class, since yeah, they have the best weapons, they got defibs, they got medic packs, and just the possibility to heal yourself up all the time, which is just way superior over all the other gadgets, I suppose. But yeah, I think we're gonna see a little bit more of class variety in Battlefield 4 that we saw in Battlefield 3, and I really hope that they took the assault rifles and looked at them and don't make them too overpowered. They can make them a little bit overpowered, because that's what they're for, but just try and make it a little bit more diverse, that not everybody's running around with the one single same gun. And also I'm really excited to see how the whole thing of levelution and dynamic map is gonna work out in multiplayer, and as we see, they really try to push the bar and include something really awesome into any map. I think it's gonna be some sort of Shanghai skyscraper fall down in any of the other maps. That's just what I think, and I think that's pretty awesome. That really makes for more longevity and just more fun to play the game overall. Now also they said that they're going to be including those battle packs, and basically what they are, they contain camos, knives, grenades, and just accessories that are not essential to have, I suppose, but that are nice to actually have. So it's not something that actually is going to be game changing, but if you have it, you're going to be like a fucking badass, I suppose. And the way you unlock those battle packs, in my opinion, is that you have to play the game and unlock it at certain XP levels. However, there's probably going to be the possibility to also buy them in the end, but we have no real confirmation on that topic at all. But yeah, I think DICE has really stepped up their game. Battlefield 4 is probably going to be the best shooter out there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that, but I really think the game looks amazing so far, and I mean, it's pre-alpha, and I think they're going to be implementing so many more cool features and mechanics that I'm really so excited to see what's going to come next, and I just can't wait to play some Battlefield 4 in summer. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video session throughout the whole week. I hope you're not already tired of seeing Battlefield 4 Siege of Shanghai. I'm certainly a little bit tired because I watched through the whole 15 hours of live streaming and I can't see those trailers anymore. Seriously, I can't see them any longer. I saw them like 10-20 times and it's over. I can't see them no longer. But if you've got any questions regarding Battlefield 4, then feel free to ask them in the comment section below, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer all of them as good as I can. Alright, so I think it's time to shut up. My throat is already pretty sore of all the commentating this week. I have to go sleep and yeah, get some rest. Okay, thanks for watching, have a good one, and until next time. Cheers!